Well, for more on concerns over the climate, which is no joke, I'm joined via Skype by David Doniger. He's with the Natural Resources Defense Council. Welcome to the broadcast, David.
Thanks for having me.
Next big change, climate change conference starts in November in Paris. Will leaders really be discussing limiting greenhouse gases worldwide, and how realistic is this?
Well, I think this is the best chance we've had for a meaningful global agreement. And the way was really set by the U.S.-China agreement in November of last year. So many other countries have been putting their own commitments for reductions on the table, and the agreement, the meeting has a very good chance of reaching an agreement that's going to cut the climate changing emissions that are driving this chaos.
As you know, we've seen the world temperatures rising since really, decades and decades and decades. How visible are the consequences of industrialization, in your opinion?
Well, just a few days ago, a report came out linking the current drought in California to the rise in temperature, to climate change driven by carbon pollution. We're going to have more and more of this. Storms getting more intense, droughts getting more intense, all kinds of damage to people and to crops, and unless we change the trend of emissions.
The U.S. and China have recently agreed, David, to reduce the emissions. It made big news. Do they have an advantage in capping emissions now in a business sense?
Well, there's a lot of good business sense in the path that the United States and China are on. Here in the United States, the energy efficiency, renewable energy are growing very, very fast. There's many more jobs created in saving energy and producing it renewably than there are by digging coal. And this is the pathway for economic growth.
Well, David Doniger, as always, we appreciate your time joining us from the Natural Resources Defense Council.